Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today. We all like our houses to be spick and span and sparkling clean, and sometimes it can get expensive to buy a bunch of different cleansers for each thing we need to clean. So one of the things that I found is that vinegar, which runs about $3 and change US dollars for a gallon, goes a long way, and it can be used for so many things. Before I start, let me tell you one thing to not do with vinegar. Do not mix or use it around bleach. It can release a toxic gas and it's very unsafe. But some of the things it can be used for is to clean chrome, glass, floors, bathroom sinks and tubs and fixtures, coffee makers, countertops, and it softens towels when it's added to the wash. Some things you don't want to do is use it on mirrors, stone countertops and floors, hardwood floors, and tin and iron. Now the first thing that we're going to do is clean this sink of mine. And you can see I've cleaned it with a variety of things in the past. Now, one of the things I've cleaned it with is just your standard glass cleaner, which I'm using here. And after it dries, it doesn't look any better. So another thing I've tried is this cream cleanser with baking soda in it, and it's a wonderful cleanser. I love it. But you will soon see what happens even after using this cleanser and the scrubby backing of the sponge. So even after I've dried it, these are the results. So the time has come for me to soak it overnight with a gallon of vinegar, and I mix water in it to get it as high as I can in the sink. Okay, so the water seeped out overnight, so let's see the moment of truth the day after. It actually looks worse. All right, I'm going to add a little more vinegar to this and scrub it. And we'll see what happens. See how much better this is? It's amazing. I'm so happy with this result. Now the second thing I'm going to do with the vinegar is mix it with water in a spray bottle, and I'm using a funnel to add the vinegar so it doesn't go all over the place. And I'm going to clean my big slider window with it. That window gets pretty cruddy out there. It's so much better. Look how that shines, and there's no residue. Beautiful. The third thing I'm going to do with the vinegar is clean these hard water deposits off of the chrome inserts that I keep in my kitchen sink. You can see how disgusting these are. I've cleaned them with multiple different cleansers. I have used steel wool pads with detergent in the pads. I've used a stiff scrub brush. I've used cleansers made for metal, and the hard water in this house is just over the top. And as you can see, especially where the joints are, the buildup is just out of this world. So let's see what can happen when I soak these in a tub, plastic tub, and I'm adding a lot of vinegar. And I'm going to add some water. And I'm putting in the trays. I need to make sure, A, that they fit, and B, that they're completely submerged in the vinegar and water solution. And I'm not measuring this, I'm really eyeballing it, but I'm just realizing I need to just top it off with the rest of the vinegar in this gallon container. Now look at this. You can see the water looks a little milky, and there were some kind of like whitish clumps of gunk in the water. So I scrubbed them with that stiff brush, and look at the chrome. I mean, it's shiny. All those joints where there was all that buildup, it's gone. It's amazing. Just giving it a rinse, flipping it over, and voila. My daughter said when she looked at them later in the day, she said, "Oh my gosh, they look like they did when they were brand new." Really amazing. The last thing I'm going to do in this video with the vinegar is mop my ceramic tile floors. Now, I'm putting 4 cups of vinegar to 6 quarts of water. Again, just kind of eyeballing the ratios. I don't think there's any real cut and dry rule on that blend. Now, the nice thing about using vinegar and water is that you only have to mop once. There's no soapy residue. You don't have to mop the floor, let it dry, go back, fill the bucket again with plain water, and go back over the whole thing again to pull the soap up. So it's a one and done. I'm just about done with the floor. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you try some vinegar and water in your daily cleaning. Stay tuned for an outtake with my little cat Clover.